I read a comment. A married woman commented, what if it's a toxic marriage? Like, what if she's in a toxic marriage, and how would she leave? Like, So my advice for you, madam, I didn't want to tag you, like post your comment, because I know it's going to show your username or whatnot. The advice I have for you, madam, if you're watching this video, but I will try and send it to you as well, like DM, is firstly, I like to back everything up with the word. So Proverbs 18, chapter 18, verse 22 says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. And the book of Genesis says, therefore shall a man leave his father's house and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. So, and then the last, Proverbs 31:11, from verse 11 to 12. The heart of her husband safely trusts in her, so that he shall have no lack of gain. The heart of her husband safely trusts in her, so that he shall have no lack of what? Gain. So what I'm trying to say, I'm happy that I read all these 3 passages. And dear husbands, dear wives, if you're watching this, get in here and listen. So it is very important that we understand the spiritual implication of not taking care of our wives, and that also includes mistreating our wives, because if you mistreat your wives, you're indirectly not taking care of her. It's not about only providing for your wives financially. If you do not offer kind words to your wife, if you're not patient with your wife, if you are hostile towards your wife. Husbands are called to love their wives, while wives are called to submit to their husbands. Husbands, there is no flex in being a nonchalant husband. There is no flex in being a wicked husband. There is no flex in being a woman beater or a man that uses abusive words on his wife. You don't actually know that you're actually hurting yourself as you're doing that to your wife, because you both are actually one. And if you notice that the men that have the most, in fact, the men that live the longest, most men that live the longest lives, they're actually the ones that treat their wives well and honor their wives and respect her. The ones that treat their wives well and honor their wives and respect her wholeheartedly. I've never really understood the logic of men that spend more money on women outside than their wives. I've truly never understood that. And if you're a husband and you're watching this and you're spending more money on women out there than your wife, you're actually hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself, and you don't understand that when a woman is good to you, and if you're actually married to a good woman, a very good woman, and she's done nothing but patient with you, been kind to you, and you repay her with, all of that, being wicked, harsh, you actually cannot go scot-free. Like, one way or another, it's come back to you, honestly. So I advise you that if you have friends that don't give you good advice, and they are also married, I advise that you actually stay away from them, because heaven and earth would fall, but your wife will still love you. And the reason why men are complaining that women are not, what happened